Well, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Bulletin Man with you from deep down in the bunker. We had a breakthrough in the Johnson matter, and I got to make a new tape this evening. I got an email from Rosalind Johnson, and Rosalind has told her side of the story. I started telling you about Addie Mae Johnson and the Johnson family saga back on April 1st, and the first time I printed it was in the April 5th edition of the Bulletin. I caught wind of what they were up to and how the whole family was fighting over this land. And now I finally heard from Rosalind, and Rosalind is Ronald's wife. And I just encourage you to look at her email, read it, and then you be the judge. You decide who's got the right story and who's right and who's wrong. Though I do have a way to solve this whole problem and bring the Johnston family all back together, which is what we're all about, and that's what Jesus Christ is all about. It's the ministry of reconciliation. You see, we all make mistakes, we're all sinners, and we all fall short of the glory of God. But see, the bigger person, the bigger one, is usually the one who can give up the most. You see, God gave His only Son, and when He died on the cross, He gave up something. He gave up His life. So I tell you what, Ronald and Rosalind, if you are sincere, and what you say in your story is true, then be the bigger person and deed back the property to the trust. Sell the property. You want the property, you can buy the property, you can get the money, go on down and see your buddies at Eagle Bank, they'll give you the money for it. Put the assets into the trust, then divide the assets the way the trust was originally drawn up. Go back to the document in 2002 after General died. Go back to that document and clean the slate. And you guys can all get together for, well, what's the next holiday? Labor Day. You guys can all have a big Labor Day picnic. And you can all get together, bury the hatchet, bring the family back together. You know what? Larry may have made mistakes. Ron, you may have made mistakes. We all make mistakes. But it's about asking for forgiveness and trying to make up for those mistakes. So Ronald and Rosalind, the ball is in your court. You can stop all this tomorrow. You can have Colby Smith Hines draw up the proper documents, put the land back into the trust, put the property up for sale. Who did put up that for sale sign on the property anyway? Did that just miraculously appear the day they buried Addie? Who put that up? Was that Larry? Did Larry put that up? I don't think so. But nonetheless, what I would encourage you all to do is just to bury the hatchet, put the money back, and put the land back into the estate, sell the land off right, and then divide everybody, give everybody their little share, and let everybody live their lives, and let's all be one big happy Johnston family, because that's ultimately what your mother and father would have wanted, is unity in the family. So that's my word for this evening. I like to be able to tell both sides of the story. I called Lynn and Ronnie back in April when this all started coming, when they came to me, and the other side of the family came to me telling me this tale, and they wouldn't talk to me. So now here it is, some 90 days later. Death threats have been made, and of course they say they didn't make them, and lawsuits and the lawyers are going to get richer, people are going to get sued. You know what? All we want is peace in the valley, and all I want is the truth to come out. So what I would encourage the Johnston family to do is sit down, have a big powwow, get the money back get the land back into the trust. Yeah, you know what? We realize and understand that, Ronnie, yes, you do have a little part deeded to you, but not the whole property. So, you know what? Let's work everything out. Let's all be friends, because it's much easier to get along. Jesus is coming real soon, and everything that you see here is going to burn. So what are we really fighting over anyway, huh? All right, you guys think about it. Have a great evening. I do love you, and I do appreciate you tuning in to the one and only Bulletin Man. Please remember, tell a friend about Bulletin Man. Thank you.